Sorry about that. So my camera's doing that thing again where it flashes on the screen. It didn't transfer onto the computer last time, so hopefully, I'm hoping it doesn't do that again. But if it does, I obviously won't upload this video. So anyway, I have the washi down. I'm gonna go ahead and get started then with the sort of like sidebar area. So I'm gonna put this red. Yeah, I'm gonna put this red weekly ombre down quickly. I feel so congested. Like I can feel like I'm talking kind of like pretty congested, which is not fun. Oh, I forgot my undo. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go get my undo. Okay, so I grabbed my undo. I haven't used undo in a while, and it's like gross always. There's like hair stuck to it. Okay, let's get the undo going. I only like to use undo usually on these inserts because the paper is just so like fragile. Like you have to be like ridiculously careful with it. And that's why I don't use it on like my Erin Condren, because like with Erin Condrens, if I need to rip up something like this, I would like just rip it up. Like there's just like, I mean, I'm not scared to do it. But with these, you have to be like ridiculously careful. Which is kind of annoying, but whatever. I feel like I need a little more, but I might be able to do it. Yeah, it's fine because this top part's like super soaked. Super soaked. Let that dry for a second. And I think I was going to do work for this one. Yeah, I'll do work for this one. But yeah, before it cut off, I wasn't sure if you guys heard me, but I don't have like that, I didn't have that many plans this week. Like this week was kind of a more boring week. We were supposed to, like I said, travel, but we ended up not traveling. So the days that we didn't travel, we didn't really do much because Avery and Brian were sick, but we still did do a couple of things. It just wasn't like crazy. Okay, so there's that. Let's grab the work header and just put, ugh, there's like a hair stuck to me. Put that on top here. I was hoping for another, you know, good week of planning, but I don't think that's really going to work out. Last week was just bomb. My rewind spread was great. This rewind spread. My Monday spread was awesome. I was hoping for that again, but I don't know how well that's going to work out. I'm also going to put, I think I'm just going to wait. I'll just wait on that one. Let's go ahead then and do full boxes, or just start on Monday, I guess. So Monday was Nick's, Andrea's husband's birthday, and then we got groceries that day. Is there any day that like we didn't do anything? Saturday? No. Wednesday. Okay, so I'm gonna use this. Oh, I hate the way that header looks, but oh, it came up pretty easily. Okay, that was actually a lot easier than I anticipated. Okay, let's go ahead and put this header in. Just didn't like the way it looked. I still feel like I don't like the way it looks, but what can you do? So I'm going to go ahead and put this full box up top. I like just putting them towards the top because I feel like I can layer things better towards the bottom. So we got groceries that day, and it was also Nick's birthday. So for Nick's birthday, I'm going to use one of those Herbal Prince Co. multicolor like birthday stickers. I'm just going to take this red one. It's like an appointment label. And I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. And I also did pull, I'm sorry, my nose is running. The Once More With Love little like birthday party munchkins, but I don't know what I would really put there. I'll wait on that. But I also pulled the grocery store ones because obviously we got groceries that day. So I'm going to put, I think, some washi in between. Yeah, let's do a little piece of washi. Just like the tiny, or not the tiniest piece, but like the second to smallest, and actually pretty much fits perfectly, which is awesome. And while that's there, I'm just going to put the green balloon then from the party sheet just like through here, because I just like having something a little bit extra. And then for getting groceries, I'm going to use probably a flag. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's do the green one. And I'll put it I'll put it like up here so it doesn't cover the flower too much. And I'll just use the little person holding the bag, the little munchkin. Really cute. I just like when spreads are just like ridiculously munchkin filled. That's like my favorite type of spread. Next on Tuesday, it was payday, and I went through, Oh my god, why did I not write that down? I went through Avery's clothes this day, and it was also her 22 months, but I didn't write that down for some reason because I'm crazy. Sorry. So I'm going to start with I'll do the green full box right here. And then what I say, payday and go through her clothes. Okay, so for going through her clothes, actually I'm going to start with her being 22 months. So for her being 22 months, I'm just going to use the dark red quarter box, and I'm just going to put this down here like that. I didn't bring out anything because I didn't think about it, because that makes me an awful person. I totally forgot. Let's just go back into the party one actually, and I'll just use a little princess crown because that's pretty much Avery. So I'll put that right there to mark her 22 months. But I also want to mark payday and and going through her clothes. So for payday, I am just going to use this flag. I'm going to go this way with it though. And I'll just put it right here. And then I have from Fox and Cactus, which you guys will see this in a haul, these little like rose girls throwing up the money signs. The monies, they're throwing the monies. And I just thought these would be perfect for paydays. So I'm going to grab one of these girls and just put her right there. That actually looks really, really cute. And then to go through Avery's clothes, I do want to use a half box, I think. I'm just going to stick with this. I'm just going to put this right on top to go through her clothes because I didn't know what else I was going to use to mark that. Alright, and then on to Wednesday. The only thing I did Wednesday, honestly, other than like work and just schoolwork, was I had to call Disney World because I wanted to check on our pictures that we got taken with our Magic Band. For some reason, our Magic Band wasn't like linked up to my account, so I had to call and get that figured out. So I figured I could use this full box, the one that actually has the quote on it, because I'm not going to be covering it, which is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in, and the quote says, "Spread cheer this holiday season." Okay, so I put that full box down, and then, like I said, I just had to call Disney that day. So I'm going to use a half box just because it's bigger and it'll cover more space. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And then I didn't want to just use like a phone icon, so I figured I would pull out my KPL plans, little Tsum Tsums, and I would just use a little Minnie Mouse because it's Disney. Might as well. So I'm going to put her right here, just along the bottom here. I was trying to see if Avery was going to keep crying. She's tired. It's like bedtime and he's trying to get her to go to sleep. Y'all know how it is with the top. Just a little gingerbread man. Just put a little gingerbread man. I probably will end up covering him, which sucks, but I don't know when else to use him. So we'll put him in, and then what was I going to say? Oh, they just got sick and North Carolina got canceled. Okay, so it's not that bad. So for them getting sick, I am going to use a red quarter box. I'll put it like right on his feet. I don't really want to cover his face, so just put it along his like feet. And I have the Once More with Love little like sick munchkins. So I'm going to use, should I just use like the big sick day one? Yeah, probably. I need to get more of these. So I will put that one right there. And then for North Carolina being canceled, I'm going to use a half box. Oh, I need to get more half boxes. And I will put this one in right here. And what should I put? I kind of want to do, hold on, I want to try something. So I'm going to put the little car icon because, like I said, we were supposed to travel that day. I'll put it right there. Let me just write this one in quick. I usually don't do this mid one, but like, whatever. Drive to North Carolina. Okay, and then I will put a canceled right through it. I don't want to cover the car, so I'll do it like that. And then I'm going to use the little, like, these are the Sorry Not Sorry munchkins, but I'm going to use the one of, like, the little munchkin, like, being sad, because I was sad, guys. I was sad. I wanted to go. So just put that one right on top. So we're to North Carolina. No, that's cute, though. I really like it. So that is what happened Thursday. And then Friday, they were still slightly sick, but I'm going to put, hold on, let's just do, I'm gonna do the girl right next to it. So anyway, they were still slightly sick, but they were like decently enough okay to go to the mall and see Santa and get our Santa picture and then get our ornament. We've been doing this tradition for, this is the second year, and if you want to see both the first year and the second year of our ornaments, follow me on Instagram. I posted both of them both last year and this year. But we've gotten ornaments with our names on them in the year, and I think that's like a really cool kind of tradition to have. So this year we got little like hot chocolate ones, pretty cute. So for seeing Santa, actually, let's just do them on the same like little half box so I don't take up too much space. So for Seeing Santa, I have this little $2 Tuesday from Scribble Prints Co. I'm just going to grab the Santa and put him like up here. And then there's also just like a teensy tiny little ornament that I'm going to put down here. I think that's kind of cute. So that's to mark those. And then I'm going to wait to do the weekend banner. I'm actually just going to go ahead and put yeah, I'm just going to put the full boxes down first, but I'm going to put them down here. You guys know I typically put them up top, as you guys have seen this entire plan with me. But I'm going to put them at the bottom first, and then we'll do the weekend banner situation. So hold your horses. So we'll do that. Let's grab that washi strip. I kind of want to, it's going to cover, but that's fine. That's why I did the boxes first, so I didn't have to cut the boxes. Okay, and I can cut this one now. I'm like really looking forward to planning on for my Monday Plan With Me. Like Monday Plan With Me are some of my favorites to film. And then I'm going to put that weekend banner in. I've like hardly used any of this functional sheet. I'll put this weekend banner in. I'm going to put it up a little higher so that way I don't cover anything. So Saturday was like seriously the most boring day ever. All we did was just like literally clean the entire house. Like we went nuts and just like went nuts. We went nuts and cleaned the entire house. We're crazy people. So I'm going to use a little flag, and I'm actually going to put it lower all the way to the bottom, even though the box doesn't extend that far. I have Once More With Love little cleaning emojis. I'm just going to grab the little like maid looking one and put her right there, because we like went crazy and just like really scrubbed the entire house. And then Sunday we went to work, but it was also like our Friendsmas, so we did Friendsmas with Andrea and Nick, and then we went to Uchi for sushi for dinner. And then that was actually the day of Aubrey and Daniel's wedding, so I still want to mark their wedding in even though we did not make it. So hold on, I have a lot that I want to mark. Okay, so for, oh my goodness. So let's start with Friendsmas and sushi. So I'm going to grab the green quarter box and put this up here. Our neighbors just flushed their toilet upstairs and I heard it. That was weird. And so for Friendsmas, I have these little, okay, more Fox and Cactus stickers, but like these are hilarious. And I don't know when I'll ever be able to use one of like the little girl making the kissy faces ever again. So I'm using it. I'm putting it right in. It's so cute and perfect. So I'm going to write Friendsmas in there. And then for sushi, I'm going to put, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let's do, I have an idea. For sushi, we'll do the flag maybe. I hope this looks okay. Oh, some of the sticky thing peeled up. Hold on. Okay. I like seriously hope this looks okay. I'm going to be so sad if it doesn't. And I have, again, Once More With Love little sushi ones. I'm just going to grab the Munchkin eating sushi. And then I still, like I said, want to mark their wedding. So I'm going to use the last quarter box down on the bottom here. I'll cut that in a little. And then I'm going to use the Once More With Love little like wedding munchkins because it was their wedding and I still want to mark it in. Oh, Sunday's nuts. Let me trim that quickly so I don't have that like there next week and it bothers me. That's not too bad. Oh wow, this looks like nuts. Okay, so there is the week in full, and I purposefully saved this full box towards the very end because I figured I could layer it and I could cut off a little bit and the poinsettia will still be like semi there. So let me just quickly cut this. Yeah, see, the poinsettia's still there. Because there's really no deco in this kit, so I thought, because it's a mini kit, so I thought that would be cool. So that is the week in full. I'm going to fill everything out like you guys saw with a black Sharpie. My red Sharpie is just like trash, so I didn't want to use it, but the black one is perfectly fine. So I'm going to fill everything out and then I'll be back to show you guys the finished spread. Okay, so that is it for this week's plan with me. I feel like you can always tell when I haven't filmed for a while because my talking and my English is just like nuts. I also haven't like talked half of today, so because I've been at work and I don't like usually talk at work, so I'm sorry. I'm just all sorts of out of life today, out of it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this spread. I do really think it's adorable. I think this whole like day is adorable, and I love this little like sticker right here. It's so cute. These little like fox and cactus stickers really add to the spread. Like, I love the little characters. I just think any sort of like character, whether it be like Once More with Love Munchkin, an Evie Lou & Co. little girl, a fox and cactus girl, a scribbler, a Tsum Tsum, like I just feel like all those little things add so much to a spread and just make a spread look so like fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's rewind plan with me. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!